What's up, Tejas? We're here today at Primos Taco House in Pasadena, Texas, and we're going to meet with Marcos Rodriguez to talk about their tacos and their business. So let's go check it out. So I'm here today with Marcos Rodriguez, and he is one of the owners of Primos Taco House. So thanks for letting us come into your restaurant today. I already scarfed down 2 tacos before you got here because I was so hungry and they were really good, so I went back and ordered more.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So I haven't tried them all, obviously, because I'm only one person, but I got the bean and cheese and they were amazing. So,
yeah, homemade beans.
Yeah.
So everything, that's what we do here is homemade. From the homemade tortillas, made the old-fashioned way, and heated up the old-fashioned way. And homemade beans. Our biggest seller is brisket by far.
Well, don't tell us everything yet, because I actually wanted to ask you. I watched another interview that you had done, and I saw that you also have a full-time job, right?
Yes.
And so I was just curious, what led you to open up this restaurant, and like what do you do when you're not at the restaurant?
Okay, so I'm a realtor, and I work for Remax Results, and had a client / friend that wanted to open up a place, like a little restaurant or a bar or something like that. So I was his realtor, of course, and so we were looking, and we found this place, and he was gonna buy it, then he was not gonna buy it, then he was, and then I said, you know what, I'll go in and we'll buy it together. And so that's how it happened. It was just kind of like I didn't mean to do it. It just happened, and that was the story. And then that's Pepe, one of my partners, and then the other partner is Joe, and he's like the king of the briskets. And when we first bought this place, he came in and he wanted to be part of it also. So then that's how the 3 of us started it. Me, Joe, and Pepe started Primos Taco House. And one thing led to another, and Joe is the idea guy, and he said, well, let's do briskets. We were just thinking of just doing straight up, come in, buy some tacos, leave. But we started venturing out in other ways, and a lot of it is due to Joe's idea.
Yeah, and I have not tried the brisket. I don't think I have room in my stomach for that right now. I might have to get some to go. But so that's really interesting that you weren't. It kind of fell in your lap, really. And I think that that's kind of what a lot of people that we've interviewed have said too. Like things just fall in their lap, or they they're like kind of thinking about it and they decide to take that leap, and it's just spur of the moment kind of thing for a lot of people. So I want to explore a little bit more about the restaurant, which you had started telling me about the brisket already, but can you tell me about like what is the top seller for y'all? What's your favorite? Just tell us a little bit more about what y'all have.
My favorite is called the brisket walk-off, which that was another thing that was started by Joe. So we opened up in 2019, July 4th, 2019, and that's when the Astros went to the World Series, and Altuve hit a walk-off home run. So that's where we invented the walk-off, which was Altuve's 5'6", and so the tacos, there's 5 tacos for $6. And they're the little street tacos, and we used Venezuelan cheese on them. It's changed by then now it's queso fresco, but it was Venezuelan cheese originally because he's Venezuelan. And so we did that, and we make them and it was with brisket, shredded brisket meat, and it was a hit that it just went viral. That week was crazy. Here we had people coming in. Telemundo came in and interviewed us and put us on TV because we called this taco the walk-off, Altuve's walk-off home run, and it became popular. That's my favorite dish, and that has the brisket and the 5 little street tacos. But brisket by far is our most popular thing. We also do pork belly, which is very popular. So it's more of the going to the barbecue thing. So we're not like it's Primos Taco House, but really it almost should be Primos Smokehouse because that's what we sell mostly. It's not a typical place for tacos at all. And
Yeah.
a lot of our stuff is named after things having to do with Pasadena or Urban Cowboy. And we kind of like being unique in that way. If you can get breakfast tacos anywhere, but you can only get our tacos from here.
Yeah, and like I'm sitting here and I am seeing kind of a theme going on here. I see Star Wars. I'm guessing that one of y'all is a fan of Star Wars.
Me and Joe are big fans of Star Wars.
Yeah.
And nostalgia. I'm really into nostalgia. So Star Wars I saw when I was 5 years old, and of course never forgot it. So I love Star Wars, and I love nostalgic things like Urban Cowboy, as I mentioned before. We have Astro World, map, sports stuff. We have things with sports.
I can tell y'all like beer.
And beer.
Yeah, and Urban Cowboy obviously being in Pasadena is like a big deal. So, and I never saw Urban Cowboy until like 2 years ago,
Oh,
and I was
really?
like, I was like, what have I been missing out on? Oh my gosh, like, so yeah, I'm very embarrassed to say y'all. And so I want to talk about how you and your partners ended up joining forces to do this. I know you had mentioned one was your client, but what about the other partner? And are y'all cousins? Because obviously primos means cousins in Spanish, so.
We aren't cousins, but we should be, because we've known each other. We're friends, and I've known like Pepe since he wasn't even in high school, because I'm a little bit older than him. I was in 10th grade, he was in 8th grade, and then we've known Joe since the end of high school. So we've known each other for, over 30 years. So we're like cousins.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm closer to them than I am to most of my cousins.
So friends that became family.
Yeah.
I have a lot of friends like that too.
Yeah.
So and so what about joining? You talked about the bike club earlier, but can you tell us a little bit about that? Like, you're obviously a big part of the community here. You were talking about the bike clubs coming in here and just gathering after a ride. Like, can you tell us a little bit more about that?
Sure. So actually, right now, Joe is doing a ride. Because he does the MS 150. I think this year is going to be his 20th MS 150, I believe, or 20 something. I mean, I've done it, I think 5 times, but we were into biking. So just knowing the biking groups, they started coming to hang out after bikes and ordering food and micheladas and having a good time. And then we started sponsoring some of them, and that's where we are at. So it's Liquor and Wood comes here, South Houston Bike Club, and the Aardvarks, and the Toxicas is an all-woman group, and they're on the mural on the outside. And then we also, love sports. We also
That's what they did in the other video.
we have a hockey jersey right back here, the Dreadnoughts, and we're sponsoring a hockey tournament this year too.
Oh wow!
So,
Like ice hockey?
Like ice hockey, that they play a big tournament that is amateur ice hockey tournament that they play in Houston.
Oh wow!
And we're doing that towards the end of the month, and
Nice.
yeah. So we like all that stuff. We even had Haywood Jeffries stop by, who was on the Oilers team back in the early 90s.
Wow.
And he's been here before with us because we love the Oilers from growing up.
Yes.
And so
Nostalgia.
Nostalgia. It's always about nostalgia. So we like all of that.
Yeah.
All of that stuff.
That's awesome. And what about like the local chamber of commerce? Are you involved with them at all?
Yeah, we would actually before COVID, we would go to the monthly meetings here for the neighborhood, and often the mayor was there at the meetings. We've also had the mayor came over here, and we had gotten a check from the city for small businesses.
Oh, wow.
And the mayor came
Yeah.
and took a picture with us, and that was from the Chamber of Commerce also. And we also have just events that we do here, like we pause. Yeah, I was like, I couldn't think. But we also had what was it? 2 weeks ago. It was Easter 2 weeks ago.
I think so. Yeah.
Easter 2 weeks ago.
Time's flying by.
Yeah, and we had an Easter egg hunt here for kids, and Bianca Valerio, who's running for city council, she had her Easter egg hunt here for the kids, and took pictures and ate tacos and had fun. And so we try to do anything that we can for the community, and we're always available for all kinds of things. We've done many things where people would come use, especially during COVID, use our facility as a place for helping out people who had been very sick from COVID or passed away. We've done Toys for Tots here, just different things in the community.
Wow, that's really great. It sounds like y'all are super connected to the community. And Pasadena, I don't know if, I'm sure not all of our viewers have been to Pasadena, but it's got that small town feel.
Yes.
So I think that that's so great that y'all are doing that. And then also, my last question about you and your partners. Are y'all all from Pasadena originally?
No, but we're from the area. I'm actually from maybe less than 10 minutes away.
Yeah.
Just right from South Houston, but it's really Houston. But I've always been around Pasadena all my life, and all three of us have actually.
Yeah.
So, but we're not from Pasadena, but right outside.
I guess like what people say about Texas, like I'm not from here, but I got here as fast as I could.
Yeah.
So, I also want to know about attitude. Like, working with two other partners, I know can be difficult sometimes.
Yeah.
Maybe y'all don't agree on things. Can you talk about, and it doesn't have to be an obstacle with them, but can you talk about an obstacle that y'all have faced, maybe together or individually, and how y'all overcame that obstacle?
Okay. Let's see. No, we're actually pretty easygoing, and we just kind of vote on everything, and it's 2/3 vote wins.
Yeah.
But it's kind of funny the way that we work together. We all have our fortes, and that's what we do. Joe is a smoker and the idea guy, and then I do kind of like the day in, day out type of stuff, scheduling and paying bills and that kind of stuff. And then Pepe is the one who does all the anything I guess maintenance or anything that has to do with fixing things or putting up this or making that. He's very good at that. And then we also have Cynthia, our manager. She basically is the glue that keeps everything together. So Cynthia is our fourth partner, and she I guess she just does everything. So without her, we would be like that's probably what keeps us three from killing each other is Cynthia.
Okay, yeah. So, and I probably am going to revisit that in a little bit, but how about during the pandemic, like obviously as a new business and a small business opening up, what was a difficult challenge for y'all during that time, and how did y'all, get through it?
We just actually, business, of course, just came to a standstill, but we just followed the rules and did exactly what we had to do. We changed we used to have the bottled salsa on the table, so now they're in the little containers, and of course wearing the masks and the gloves and doing all of that, having the hand sanitizer, and we just did it, but it was very slow for a time. It's been picking up now, but it was very slow, and we just did what we had to do. The thing that's good for us is that how I have my own job, my other two partners do too, so all of us have full-time employment, so that it's not like if it wasn't a death sentence for us here, because we can still live, and if we need to, we can put a little bit more money in the business, every now and then when we need to, and that's what we do, and that's how we kept afloat, and that's how we do.
Yeah, that's really good. And my last question that I have is, what is a secret well, I have two questions actually. What's a secret to making an amazing taco where people are going to want to come back and eat it?
Okay. The amazing taco, and they make fun of me because I say everything's fresh, fresh, fresh. So fresh is that's the thing. So there's even down to our fries, they're cut and then they're put in the fryer. So we don't use frozen anything. So our tortillas, as I said, are handmade. Our beans are boiled just like grandma used to do. And I even go as far as we have to use real butter, no margarine stuff. And then if the recipe calls for, let's say, garlic, no garlic powder, it's actual garlic. So it's just those little things, to me, is what makes it taste special. But it does take more time and it's a little bit more expensive, but I think it's worth it.
So it's just like mom makes it with love.
Yeah, I would love.
Yeah, and then I guess the other secret that you've already told me is your manager, like holding things together for y'all. And I think that that's like a lot of things that some business owners might be missing, is that one person that really holds everybody together and like kind of manages up sometimes, right?
Yeah, I mean, Cynthia's great. She actually just, when we first opened, she came here to eat and we were looking for people to help, and she just came on and just started, became the manager, started taking over kind of.
She's like, I'm working here. And she just went to the back and started working.
She had her own ideas and things, and we're like, well, that's great. And then that would work, and she's very good at crafts, so she would do things like start making the stickers to put on the tacos, and she did the menu and did this, and she just, she just goes all out, and she's just great, and without her, we would just.
So we have this fun game that we're gonna play, where you pick 3 questions out of the hat, and then you read them off and answer them. So go ahead and pick your first one.
3 questions. What's the shape?
This is a horseshoe.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
There it is. Okay.
Yeah.
What is the largest ranch in Texas? King Ranch.
Yes. Good job. You know your Texas history.
Do you own a cowboy hat and or boots? I own a cowboy hat, and it's a Stetson that my grandfather left me.
Oh wow,
Yeah, it's
that's
really
awesome.
cool. It's my grandfather's Stetson. What is your favorite song about Texas?
They're all just so good.
All my exes.
That's the one! Yes!
But that was the first one that came to my mind. I liked it, but I just did, I don't know.
That's the one I
He's
always
not
think
talking about you.
All my exes.
Yes.
Well, I love George Strait, and if you're in Texas, you have to love George Strait.
Yeah, he's the king.
I mean, that was my song, but I was trying to find something else, but then I was.
You didn't want to upset all your exes. Well, thank you so much for taking the time to interview with us.
Thank you guys.
And for having us in your restaurant. And I have to go finish stuffing my face with my other bean tacos that I just got. And if you are watching this right now, make sure that you come and visit. The tacos are amazing. I haven't had the brisket, but I mean, I've only heard great stuff about it.
We're coming back.
We're coming back. And we're gonna drop their information down below so that you can go check them out. So thanks.
All right, thank you.
Bye.
Thanks.
What's up, Tejas? It is National Shrimp Day. So there's so much that you can do with shrimp, like shrimp and grits, shrimp etouffee, shrimp po' boy, grilled shrimp, boiled shrimp, broiled shrimp, fried shrimp. Jenny was telling me other ones. What else, Jenny?
I don't remember.
Shrimp scampi, did I say that already?
I don't know.
Shrimp fried rice. Yeah, but anyway, there's just so much that you can do with shrimp. But that's about all I know how to do with shrimp. Okay, so Today we are at a Mexican restaurant, Mexican seafood restaurant that has some really great shrimp dishes. So we got some fried shrimp here. It's really big and
Put it down.
yummy. Yeah, big and yummy. And then we have some shrimp fried rice. You can see the little baby shrimps in here. They're so cute. About to get in my belly. Okay, so Jenny's shaking her head at me. But I wanted to share with y'all a couple of things that I think are really cool. We live here by the coast, so if you ever get the chance to come to the coast, make sure that you go to your local or to the local seafood market, because you can buy some fresh shrimp there and it is so delicious. And some of the markets, they actually fry it there right in front of you, which is amazing. It's very stinky in there though, so luckily we still wear masks. So, and then the other thing that I saw on TikTok, because y'all know I love TikTok, is how to know when a shrimp is cooked already or overcooked. So apparently, if it's in the shape of a C, it's cooked, and then if it's in the shape of an O, it is overcooked. So let us know in the comments what is your favorite shrimp dish, and also if you've tried that cooked or overcooked tip. So let us know. Bye!
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
Till next time, that's all, y'all.